Good morning, everyone. Cheers to your cup of Joe. How is everybody doing today? I hope as good and delicious as this cup of Joe that I'm drinking right now. Delicious. Nothing like a beautiful, quiet Sunday and a nice cup of Joe. So I am going to start on my third snake. As you can see, I did the two bottom ones. Those are all done. Now I'm working on the third one that's up on the top. Okay, that's the right top, and then I'll be doing the left top. And I'm giving them each their own character, so they're all different colors. That's who they are, you know what I mean? So compared to that, you get that. They get life. It's like you're basically giving them life with color. And that's what I intend to do. So I will be trying to get a better setup at some point here, so you guys will be able to see my drawing, my coloring better. And yeah, so I started out with the pink, as you can see. I started out with the pink, and it was the pink that I started out with. And I like these. They dry pretty fast, so they're pretty good. And this is like a firefighter red, I would say. Brick red. And I use that on her eye area over here. It's glittery, so you may see some reflection, but it's just the glitter of the pen. And now I'm going to work my way down. And I've decided to do something more. We're going to see. So I got this color for her. I don't know if I want to do the purple, but we'll see. And this color. So she's going to be more of the purple tones. And maybe a little brown. I'll see. Not quite sure. I'm going to mix it. I got green here as well. So with her, I am going to start her gills. And as you all know, I'm just going to go with the firefighter red. It's almost like a brick red. I'll keep it at brick red. Okay. So I'm going to go all the way down. It's crazy. I was reading some news that popped up on my phone about a rapper. I guess he sang lucid dreams or something. He had a seizure and he died in the airport. Poor guy. 21 years old, man. So young. So young to lose his life like that. That's awful. Like I always say, we know when we're born, but we don't know when we're going to die. We know when we're born, but we don't know when we're going to die. That's a fact, Jack. And that's a fact, Jack. Okay. Now I'm gonna go with the pink that I used for the top of her head. I'm gonna bring it down. Doesn't matter how much money you got in this world, man. It does not matter, man. What matters is what you do in between the time that you're here and the time that you're gone. Basically, the in between is what matters. That's what matters the most. Doesn't matter how much money you got, how much money you don't got. At the end of the day, when it's your turn to go, you're gonna go. Period. It's a sad situation, but it's the truth. Now, with these little dots, I like to keep them gold. Basically for all of them. So, this picture coloring here, I've dedicated to my niece, Nunu. Because they're as beautiful as her, my little doll. She's so smart. These kids nowadays are so smart. I keep telling my husband, I swear they have altered their DNA because they are like massively smart nowadays. Like, it's insane how smart these kids are. They're so smart, they're so bright, they're so innocent, you know. So we gotta mold them into something good for our future because they are our future. So with the gold, what I do is that I get the gold crayon pencil, the gold color pencil, and I like to kind of shade it in. So I outlined it so you guys can have a better look. I outlined it, the gold on both, and now I'll just shade it in with this gold pencil, and it gives it that nice dimensional look that I like. And I do this for all the dotted spots on the snakes here, because snakes are not ugly. Like I was saying in a previous video, they were gods. Snakes were gods at some point. At some point, they were gods. So we must treat them as that. You know, there's so much things out there to make you perceive snakes as bad things, but in reality, they're not. And it's so sad how so many people are just so asleep to the realness of a lot of things that we know or that we grew up knowing of. And it's like the complete opposite of what we know. And now as adults, we are learning to embrace that, you know? We're learning to embrace the fact that a lot of the bullshit they've taught us is a lie. So, That's the saddest part about that. I have a lot of books that I want to put down. I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper and I'm going to go through them with you guys. These books are about perception, growth, spiritually growth. They're about a lot of things. I mean, you're going to read them and you'll perceive them as you want because we all see things differently. So I'm nobody to sit here and tell you, oh, read this book because I read it and it's like this. No. You're going to read the book and you see it the way you want to. That's that. So, yeah. I don't know how to do these videos. I'm just learning how to do these videos now, recently. I just record and just put up and hopefully have like 1 million views one day. Yeah, I'm gonna have 1 million views on my beautiful coloring techniques and on my meditation and on my whole journey of my spiritual journey that I've been on. I gotta make a video of that, but I need a better setup. And one day I'm gonna find a good setup and I will have millions of views to listen to my journey. Yep, that's the way that's gonna go. Everybody has their own time to understand everything that I'm talking about. Everybody's gonna have their own time, their own awakening. You can't force nothing on anybody. All we could do, and all that we're here to do, is put the word out there. And then one day, it'll click for some. And then another day, it'll click for others. That's it. Meanwhile, we just sit back and we just keep talking about all the spiritual information that we know. That's that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go crazy on here. Oh, yeah, you need to do this because if you don't do this, this is going to... No. There's no reason for that. As much as you shout, scream, kick, whatever it is that you want to do, you're not going to get across anybody that's not ready. And when I tell you ready, I mean when it's their time. Nobody's going to understand what you're saying. You're just going to sound like a screaming maniac. That's all you're going to sound like a screaming maniac. Just talk what you know. Talk your experience. Talk your growth. Talk what you know. That's it. The rest, everybody will fall. Or everybody, it'll click when it's their time. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. This is not a rat race, like I said. It's not a rat race. The world is not going to end. We will all that's going to happen is that we will evolve. That's it. Humanity as we know it is going to evolve into better things. And yeah, along the way, there's gonna be things that are gonna happen. There's gonna be sad things. There's gonna be all kinds of things that we don't want to read about, that we don't want to hear. But we must maintain focus on what we're here for. That's it. It's that simple. You know what I mean? You can't go out there trying to act like you're better than somebody else, and or trying to act like you know better than other people when in reality you don't. When in reality you don't have a clue of what's really going on. You're just talking by what you hear, what you learn, and what you read, like we all do. You know what I mean? Nobody has answers to the real questions that we want to know about. Nobody. Nobody has answers. All the answers are the answers that you want to know within your life are within you. And there's a saying that me and my husband always say: we are our own savior. Period. That's it. God's source, he's always there. We always have spirit beings next to us, guiding us, making sure that we're okay. But this is a planet of free will, meaning that anybody could do whatever they want, how they want, when they want. And there's nothing we could do about it. You know, you could give advice. You could give advice. You could cry over the person's shoulder. Please don't do that way. Please don't do that this way. But as another saying from a wise woman, that's my mother and my grandmother, those two ladies gave me a lot of wise saying. And one of them is, you could take a horse to drink water, but you can't force the horse to drink it. And that's that. And that is that, my people. So just do your part. Be kind. Make sure to always love, because love wins. Love wins. I assure you that. People say, oh, but love hurts. No, it does not. The choices and mistakes that you've made hurt. Love doesn't hurt. Love is a beautiful thing. Love wins. You know what I mean? Love wins. So that's the way that goes. You know what I mean? That's the way that goes. Love wins. And when a lot of people learn this concept, it'll be a better world for us to live in. And it'll all happen in its time, because it's going to happen. It is going to happen. We are all going to evolve one day. So, no rush for nothing, because we will all evolve and we will all win. A lot of the things, the negative things that are happening in this world, if you haven't noticed, they're coming out to light. Oh, yeah, they're coming out to light. And they're going to continue to do so until people learn their lessons. Until people learn their lessons. Because this planet that we live on, this planet Earth, it's all about lessons. It's all about lessons, my dears. So don't be scared to learn a lesson. Just don't make it again, you know. Learn from your mistakes and don't repeat. Period. It's that simple. Once you've learned that, you're good to go. Take care of yourself mentally. Take care of yourself health-wise. And you guys will be good to go. Okay? You guys will be good. You'll live a long, prosperous life once you decide to do that. Once you decide to do that, you will live a beautiful, long life. These pens are so beautiful. I love the metallic look. And it brings, I believe, it's 8 metallics, 8 glitter, and 8 fluorescent. So I did a good choice on picking them. And they were only $5. Dollar General, people. $5 at Dollar General. They fill in everything so beautifully nice. That's what I love about it. Okay, so now I'm going to come on this side. Right over here. Right towards the ends. Because I like to fill in as much as I could with one color. This way I don't have to keep jumping around to go back and fill something that I've missed with the same color that I just finished. So I kind of like to get everything in one shot. You know what I mean? So everything that's going with this color is going to get painted now. I think I'm gonna grab this one here too. This whole thing right here, because I like that color. Yep, that's a pretty color. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna move up towards the neck area, which is right here. And like I said, you gotta be careful with your palm, because when these aren't dry, you're smearing everywhere. So you gotta be very careful where you land in your palm at. Gotta be very careful where you're landing your palm at, people, okay? Just be very gentle with the pen. I like to, like I told you, I like to outline it, and I know this way here, my color won't get out of line. I got a few bigger pictures that I'm gonna use for you guys, so you guys can see more specifically in detail. And there we go. So I think I got everything with this like beautiful purple rose gold. Okay. Now I'm gonna go with some brown. Not too much, just a little bit. Just a little bit, because I'm giving them each their own little character of who they are. So I'm just gonna fill in the browns for this one. The brown and the purple here, if you could see. And these colorings are really hard. They're not easy. You need to be able to have the precise hands. Otherwise, forget it. It'll be a mess. So these are really hard. I was so happy last night. I was able to put up my Christmas inflatable balloons in the lawn. Looks so pretty. So I was excited about it. There it is. That's the brown and the purple, you can see. Okay. And now I'm going to do, I don't know if I want to do the brown and purple on this one too. Huh. Maybe I will. So here it is. And a little bit of this ink goes a long way because they're gels, so it slides on so amazingly well. It's so good. It is so good. A few rows, that's all you need. And you're basically done with your colors. Okay. Now this one. And this one. So pretty. Look at that. Oh yeah. That came out really pretty. And they're all so different. Wow, look at how pretty that one looks. Hey, it stopped. Oh, it didn't. Okay, still recording. Okay, so here we are. This is the snake that we're doing, and now I'm going to do the base of it, which is the outer skin. I usually pick one good color, but since I got her head pink, I think I'm going to stick with the pink when it comes to her outer color too. So we're going to start with the bottom one first, our outer skin color here. Let's see if you guys could see this. I want to bring in the camera up closer. Let's see if you guys could see what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm infatuated with my snakes. While I'm doing this, I let the bottom dry. And then I'll go back and touch up any little thing that I've missed. Because like I had said before with the gels, sometimes without noticing, you'll leave like a little spot that's not painted in. So you really got to be careful. And that's that. It's so weird how I love working with colors, but to dress like my closet is so bland. It's like a lot of grays, dark, a lot of blacks, darks, a lot of browns, darks. Like all the colors are just like dark. In the spring and the summer, I'll pop out a little color, but okay. Now we're down to the bottom. That gets the hardest part. So you need a steady hand for that. Make sure you don't get out the line. Okay, so we did that one. Now we have the second one, which is the biggest one. So with this one, I like to start at that point of the bottom because it's the hardest. And then I just work my way up. Then I just work my way all the way up. This is intense coloring, but it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying to get them all painted and give them that life of color. So it is so satisfying. Sometimes you could find these gel pens for a few bucks, and sometimes you can't. So you just got to be careful. I always read and check before I buy them because you get what you pay for sometimes. You know what I mean? And actually, I bought I got a few sets. This last set I bought at Dollar Tree, and I was surprised for $5 how well they are, how bright and how amazing they are. So, see, I just hit that bottom there, and as you can see, I painted my finger right here, the side of my finger. So you got to be careful and let it dry before you overlap your hand on it. Okay, now we're on the last part of the pink of the bottom of his skin, or her skin, whatever you want to say. And we work our way down, staying in the line as always. It makes life so much easier. When you stay in the line. And there she is. Look, with my palm, I even came out of the color. You can see there. That's so upsetting, but she looks good. She looks good. Okay. Look at her right there. How pretty she is. Oh la la. And it's such a vibrant pink. Like, this camera does no justice on how pretty she is and how bright it is. Oh my god. She's amazing. So that's that for today. I will continue with you guys with more videos later. I'm probably going to put together like a whole bunch of books that I've read and set up a whole kind of a paragraph, a few paragraphs on how I started my journey so you guys could see and listen to, and maybe you guys could add it to your journey. And yeah, leave your comments below, ideas, anything you want, any painting you want to see me paint or color, any coloring ideas. I'll be more than happy to listen to. So have a good day. Bye.